living life as a male. It is an absolute beauty. As a male, you have work to do. You don't have any time to waste. The reason why you don't have time to waste is because you don't know when your time is going to end. Perhaps it can be at any moment. You don't know. So you need to make a move. You need to get up and get ready. You need to be ready for the battle because the battle is already in progress. God said the battle is already in progress. Satan wants to devour you. So you need to stand firm, grab your armor, study it. Males have grave responsibilities and duties. And I don't think a lot of you understand that. I do not understand, my friends, that everything I do in life, and perhaps me, since I'm on social media, my life is being zoned. It's being zoomed and looked at through a microscopic radar. They're looking at my life looking for any little flaw. So I'm being watched. And what you don't understand is as a male, you're being watched. No matter if you're a social media influencer, no matter if you're female, because the Almighty is watching you at all times, but especially for the males. You're being watched. Perhaps you have children. Your children are watching you. They're watching you closely. So when that little boy gets very upset on the drop of a dime, it comes from you, sir. He didn't learn that from happenstance. He learned it from you. You're being watched. And especially if you're a social media influencer, you're being watched. So perhaps you go out there and you promote different things that are mad. You go out there and you promote alcohol. You call yourself a Christian influencer and you get on there promoting with a bottle of beer in your hands, cheese, and pose for the picture and upload it on your social media in which you call yourself a Christian. Imagine all of the children watching that. All of the children watch that and say, I want to grow old and do the same thing. You have just led them down a path of destruction, my friend. You're influencing them to go drink beer. And it's all because of you, which is why you have to make sure that you are a good influence. You must be a good influence. God said that on multiple occasions in this book. Listen, bad communication corrupts good morals. Pick good friends. Be careful who you watch. Be careful what you listen to because there's many liars out there. Pick a good influence and a person who's going to tell you the truth. You have a duty. And the duty that you have is you have to stay true to number one, God and yourself. You cannot be a delusional person. You have to get up and be physically strong, but not only that, you have to number one, be spiritually strong. You cannot be a weak coward and scared to stand up for God's truth. No, you can't. You can't be that way. Males were created to be defenders. You're a defender of not only the truth of God, but your family. And if you're afraid to stand up for the truth of God, how can you stand in front of the burglar who's breaking into your home with guns? How can you stand up to them if you're scared to stand up for God's truth? You're delusional. Don't be delusional. Be a strong man. Be a bold Christian. But anyways, that's beside the point. What you have to understand is you must be strong and courageous. Don't be a little weak, scaredy cat. Don't be that way. Be strong. And I'm going to show you how to be strong, physically and spiritually. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits. You test them whether they're of God, because there is many false prophets who have gone into the world. Well, how about that? God said you better test everyone and everything because there's lots of liars out there, my friends. You better be careful who you're listening to. You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong, not only for yourself, but for your family. Now, as a male, you want to be careful about the stuff you put in your body. Now, I have coffee, and oftentimes I don't go and get that sugary stuff. No, I like Americanos, nothing in it. And I chug my coffee because you want to make sure you put the right things in your body. You want to put the right ingredients in your body, and just like you want to put the right ingredients in your body, you want to put truth in your body. The word of God is truth. Let God be true and every man a liar. You don't want to put false lies in your mind and your body. You're going to poison it. Don't do that. But pause. Let's drink. Oh, that's the bold Christian style. The bold Christian style. That's how I do it. Lots of coffee, lots of water, and lots of working out, and lots of this. Because the word of God each day will keep the devil away. For a season